It's like your position
You're
hasn't
the
changed.
worst type of individual ever. And this is
position
why we
hasn't
get into
changed.
heated debates, because your dumbass just says shit.
No.
You just say shit for the love of the game.
I believe what I'm saying.
No.
I believe
Let
what
me
I'm saying.
Let me tell you guys, right?
Okay.
Let me tell you. You know, you're a very awkward guy in general.
That's crazy. That's crazy because
I know what you said in the last episode.
yeah.
But this isn't like saying like, oh, it's because you're awkward. It's because I'm awkward too.
oh,
It's
nice save. Nice save.
No. It's not even like a oh, I'm saying this to call you out. It's because of both of us being the way we are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like this even with my friends, you know? Like, when it comes to like doing something with them, I'm like, yo, they gotta be loving the fact that I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be awkward about it. You know what I mean?
Loving the fact you're doing it like in
So it's
what
like
way?
if I'm going somewhere with my friends, or if I'm doing an activity with my friends, if they aren't expressing very clearly that
they're happy?
that they're happy there, I'm gonna be a little awkward doing it.
Because
I'm like,
I see.
I just it's just the way my brain works. Like, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So then it kind of works the same way with you when I live, but I live with you, so it's a lot different. But like whenever we do the podcast, because we do it once a week, it's like,
Yeah. It's like a special occasion.
Yeah, I'm
so you
like-
feel like,
I'm like, does he even want to do
does
it?
it?
You know, like,
Does he even like me?
no, for real. And then we do. I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that's just like the default way my brain works. And
Yeah.
I'm saying because, and I don't mean to say you're an awkward person in general. I know that's a soft spot for you. I know
Yeah.
that. I mean,
You
in
know,
like,
I would take it that way because that was the opening line.
I know.
You
I
know,
had to,
so-
that's why I knew I had to explain.
Yeah, I
Like
get-
when I mean, like, we're both the same in that way.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel that like we
Yeah.
need to kind of get into it
Yeah.
and see evidence that the other person is
For
about
real.
the
This-
life.
another aspect of our like syncederians, you know, like
yeah, bro.
we want the same thing out of each other.
Which is crazy because you think
You think because
think
we
becau-
know that,
yeah,
we'd make it clear. You know?
yeah, it's
But
like, oh,
nah.
like let's be excited and stuff, get pumped.
Yeah.
But like really, like low key, I'm setting up the thing. I'm low key like, fuck this guy, and then we sit down and get recording. And I'm like, man, all right,
It's a bit of an ego thing. It's a bit of an ego thing because it's like I don't want to start off by sounding like being all cheery,
why?
and then like
what the fuck?
and then no, because then like the other person gets to be the brooding type, and then they can get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've said on so many episodes,
Yeah.
I've said, you are the nonchalant type and you enjoy it. And you always say, no, that's not me.
what I don't
Literally, you say the other person gets to be the brooding type and that makes me feel bad.
no. From okay, then why don't you do it?
Why don't I do it?
Yeah, why don't you come in with the jolly energy?
Well, I come in. This is a pure insecurity thing for me.
Okay.
This is not an ego thing at all.
Okay,
It's
okay,
a pure. Does he want me here?
Oh,
that's
I see.
what it is. That's
I
what it is
see.
with everybody. And
I see.
I've already kind of mentioned this before
Yeah,
in previous episodes. It's like it comes from like that. It's almost like it started off as insecurity and it developed into a habit.
Hmm.
So even though I don't feel that way, and if I really think about it, like
It's
why
not
why
true.
would we be sitting here recording
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
want to do it?
yeah.
It registers that way in my head just because it's become a habit over the
I
years.
see.
You know?
So what can I do when you come in and we're like
be
setting
an
up?
egotistical
No, no, no,
maniac.
no, I'm
That's
not-
what
okay,
you
okay,
gotta
okay,
do.
okay.
Like, fuck.
I was reading into it.
This
So-
motherfucker talking about, I don't want him to be the brooding one.
No. I just
Also-
thought that was the reason.
What does it matter if I am the brooding one sometimes? What does it matter if I am? It doesn't fucking let me be sometimes, right? Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Well, okay. So the reason I'm like that comes from a pure fact of like conserving energy almost.
What?
Yeah. Cause like if we get talking and this is like greed for content almost. It's like if we get talking before the podcast, there's a good chance like I'll exhaust some of the good stuff that I want to talk about on the podcast.
You don't, listen,
You know?
perhaps this is, maybe we'll do a bit of MYT $5 therapy.
$5 therapy. Okay.
This could stem from an insecurity that you don't think there's enough content to speak about. But the thing is, there is. Because when we turn this camera off and we sit down and we're just talking on our desk, I'd say some of the stuff we speak about there is better than some of the stuff we speak about on
For
camera.
sure, but we also
And we
have
never
like
run out.
so much more buffer time. Because it's like once the camera's on, we gotta be talking. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Obviously, we gotta get better at that.
Yeah.
But
It's like ideas gotta keep flowing into our
I
heads
know.
as the conversation goes
what
on.
I'm saying is, there's always gonna be content. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's not about what we. This is something I realized. You know, everything in life is about delivery and rapport. That is it. Like in entertainment, not in life. In entertainment,
I was like, well, how
that's
does-
literally everything. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to music, you could have the shittiest lyrics, the shittiest like things to say.
I
You
mean,
could
take,
have nothing
take
to
Cardi,
say.
for example.
Exactly. But you deliver it in a way that's compelling to the audience, and then they're gonna love it. So this is why I am never bothered. Because I sit down here and I'm like, I don't care what we say, as long as we deliver it well and we show up authentically as ourselves. I trust that that's gonna be the selling point. You know? Because you look at some podcasts, right? Like even stand up, right? If we want to like go into comedy, the thing that's most adjacent to a comedy podcast is a stand-up show.
Yeah.
A stand-up show, really, you could stand there and say whatever the fuck you want to the audience. Just say it in a funny way.
Yeah.
And you're good. And that's why I think we're chilling. You know, I could talk about anything. Like even when we're sitting there, I'm like, oh, this could be good content. But I'm like, do you know what? If we're thinking about this now, well, something's gonna come along later down the line.
I guess so,
and,
yeah.
And the delivery is what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So when I'm sifting through the clips too, I'm like, see, like this wasn't that funny alone.
Yeah.
But because we delivered it in this way and because we had this rapport, that's what made it funny. That's why I'm making it into a clip. That's why I'm, you know,
He's teasing you guys.
like I'm telling what I'm trying to say is right. Like it's just some $5 therapy. You know? Like
this is free. I haven't paid anything.
Yeah, the content will come. It will come. Well, whatever we say, we can make it funny with the way we say it and our dynamic.
I think for me, it stems from my own way, like my brain works, is it can empty itself out in an instant.
Oh yeah,
Like
same.
I could be
yeah.
sitting and having a full-blown conversation
Yeah.
with someone and being like, yo, haha, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then not even a second later, blank.
Oh yeah, same. I don't know if you ever realized, like when we're sitting down and speaking.
Oh, yeah.
With each other.
It happens plenty of times when it's both of us.
Yeah.
And it's like, because both of us do it, it doesn't feel weird because it's like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but that's this is our personality.
Yeah.
You know, like
so it's like I can't let that happen here. And I think some part of it has to do with energy.
sometimes you can't. You just gotta like at that point, you know, because it's not just you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just you here. At that point, like this is why we volley off of each other.
Yeah.
Like we notice, like, okay, he ain't got nothing to say. I gotta have something to say.
Yeah.
Both of us have nothing to say. That shit happens, man. Shit happens in podcasts.
does.
That's why you have cuts. So
That's true.
so you know,
That's true.
it's okay. We just gotta like be a bit looser when you come on, you know? And then maybe
Yeah.
I won't think you're a bitch every time we record.
Whoa,
like-
whoa. This went from a big jump
Hold
of
on, wait.
you're just silent to you're being a bitch.
No, not like that.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm talking about like,
I know, I'm
like,
just saying.
yeah. Before we record, both of us have this like,
Yeah.
I feel like unsaid tension, and then we
It-
sit down
it
and
is.
it's chill.
It-
Like
it's-
it's just not even that deep. Like,
Would you say it's sexual in nature, maybe to some extent? Could it be confused for that if we were bisexual?
nah, because like it doesn't feel like I want to jump on you tension. It
But
feels
that's
like
because we're not bisexual.
where do we stand tension? You know.
Oh, I see.
You know, it feels like we'd have a conversation, and then if the conversation went well, maybe we'd, you know,
Right,
It's like
right.
we're at the conversation stage.
Yeah.
like I don't know if he likes me, type shit. you know?
Oh, okay.
But then turns out he's just being shy and coy. Like that's the,
I see
that's
it
the
as
type of
more of
shit.
like a we acknowledge each other, but there's something deeper there, and it's like we're not talking about it, and we're running away from it, and it's like, oh, we know we'll be okay
It's-
later once we sit down, but it's like there's something sparks are flying
I
here.
see. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, because I don't see it that way, that means it's not true. Because
Yeah, it's not true. I
so
guess
this
it's
is
just
really
a
a
one-sided
one-sided love
one-sided
story.
affair.
Oh, wow.
You know? What can you say?
So I'm saying I'm
bad.
trying to find out. He's like, no. There's already something here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go. Maybe it'll take some convincing.
Yeah,
maybe
just
maybe
need
the
to-
conversation you'll convince me that.
Maybe
like,
I just
oh,
need
shit,
to, like, when you're
I've been
setting up the
blind.
camera, just come from behind and
Don't do that, please.
give you a little
Don't do that. Because
back
I,
hug.
because I will immediately leave
You'd leave. You go where? Where the
my-
fuck are you gonna
to
go?
my room.
To your room?
That is so crazy. That's such a crazy thing to say. Where are you gonna go? What do you mean?
All these doors locked, brother.
Epstein, bro.
All these
Fuck off.
doors locked. Where are you running away to? No.
Welcome back to the MYT podcast.
Welcome.
Always something that you'll see a lot in this podcast is a lot of meta analysis. You know, like we break the podcast fourth wall in a way where we're like
Analyzing ourselves on the podcast.
on the podcast, which I don't think a lot of podcasts do. They just be talking about shit. But
And if
we
they
talk
do,
about-
they're not doing it as good as us.
they're not. They're not.
Ah.
This is one of a kind content you've seen.
It is one of a kind content because we're one of a kind. But so are
Yeah.
you because you watch us.
Yeah.
And that makes you special.
Yeah.
You know, how
very
about
special.
spread the word actually? Like tell your friends how special you feel watching our podcast because we obviously acknowledge you. I don't think a lot of podcasts do that.
Well, acknowledge people.
Yeah, like their
I don't think
audience,
they,
like
the thing is, I don't think they talk to the camera as much.
yeah, exactly.
So
This is a
it-
very
if-
unique setup.
Yeah. Maybe we're talking to them. Is it like a show or is it like a, you know? I guess we are
like a
we are a bit
conversation.
more of like a show in a way because we're talking
yeah.
to you guys and we're talking to each other. It's like
Yeah.
it's almost like you're involved in it with us.
But it's not as official as a show because in a show it's like, presenters or guests versus the audience.
Yeah.
With in this dynamic, it's more like, you're a third friend.
Yeah.
You're-
But you
you're
just don't get to
involved.
speak.
You don't get to speak. You could
Yeah.
be speaking on the other
And
side
we're
of the
not
screen.
listening.
Unfortunately, technology hasn't evolved to that point.
No,
but maybe at one
we don't
point.
want to hear you.
Okay,
happen.
don't scare the hose away, bro. Come on now.
We don't want to hear you guys.
We want to hear you guys if you have productive things to say,
yes.
or if you're funny. If you're neither of those, then yes, fuck yourself.
What's
What's been happening?
been happening, man? What's been happening? It does feel like a long time since we recorded last, even though it was just last Monday, probably.
Yeah,
So, what's
That's
been
felt
going on?
like ages.
Yeah.
Well, I'd gone to London over the
Yes.
past weekend.
Yes, you did.
That's and I've mentioned this on the podcast before. London is my content farm. Every time I go there, I'll just see something and I'm like, this is crazy.
I don't have that experience. I don't know. Whenever I go to London, it's so ordinary. You know? And I am actually like, if I think about where I go compared to Ayush,
Yeah.
if I go to London, I'm going to places I've probably not been to before.
Yeah. But you're
And
going
it's-
to maybe like well-off areas.
No. I'm going Hackney. I'm going fucking Peckham. I'm going fucking I'm going that, to be honest, I've only really been there like a few times. But like if I am going to London nowadays,
Yeah.
back last year I'd be going to slightly more well-off areas. But like if I am going now, like I would be going to sort of, I guess, the areas that are a bit more well known for
Quote unquote the ends,
yeah.
to use that term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're just the more creative areas in London. So, like, I still don't see anything. You know, I still don't see anything.
I don't know. Maybe you need to just open your eyes.
They're open, bro.
Okay.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Well, I have seen plenty.
Okay.
And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was spreading the good Lord's word. And how far that whole system has reached.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You know,
preachers,
like-
yeah,
preachers.
yeah.
Well, not preachers, I guess. Well, what are they called? Like the people that just go on the street and like talk to you about Christianity.
Preachers.
They're not. I don't think they're preachers.
I think they're preaching the word of God.
Recruiters.
They're not recruiters, bro. They're not.
That is what
called
they're doing.
recruiters.
That is what they're doing.
Sure, but then I'd call them preachers. But I don't know if you
I
guys
thought
know.
preacher
let us
was like
know.
the person in the church that like talks to,
That's the pastor.
yeah. But no, because there's a TV show called The Preacher, and the preacher is the guy in the church that like talks to people about
but they
Christianity.
could also be out of church preachers. You know.
Maybe, maybe. But when it's a group of them, I feel like maybe there's like a boss preacher, and then what are the rest of them?
There was a
called?
group of them.
There was a group of them.
A congregation of preachers.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. If
What's
you guys,
the plural
to be
noun
honest,
of preachers?
Yeah, we are being very insensitive. If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
'Cause
Educate
we
us,
don't,
you know? Yeah. So there was a congregation of preachers.
Yeah.
And they were all East Asian.
East Asian preachers of
East
Christ.
Asian preachers, which, it's very rare to see. Around here, at least. Like, every time I've encountered people spreading the word of Christianity, it's always like white people.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, fair enough. Anyway, so I'm like minding my business. I'm walking down the road. I see these women. It's like a group of 4 women.
Yeah.
Just basically on the road, stopping anyone that kind of crosses their path. And I'm with my friends, and we see them, and my friend's like, dodge him. Cut this corner. So we cut the corner, and we're going to like the tube station.
Yeah.
And just outside the tube station, we see 2 more of these preachers. They're still, doing their job, talking to people, whoever comes by. We duck and dodge those people too. And it's like, okay, there's quite a few people around here today. And we go all the way down underground. Like this is in Bermondsey Station. So we go all the way underground. And this is like, the whole station is fucking empty. And this is the middle of the day, which is weird anyway. So we're walking down, and there's a homeless person there. And we kind of notice this guy just chilling by himself. And then like we see more preachers along the way. It feels like an operation is going on.
Yeah.
It's way too orchestrated. So anyway, we're like, oh, whatever. We go play badminton in some area, come back an hour later. And when we come back, this homeless man is in like full-on deep conversation with a preacher. And with one of those ladies. And we're like, I've never seen like them approach homeless people.
Yeah.
They always, because it's always like someone on the road walking by.
Yeah.
And this lady was like crouched down and talking to him, and we were kind of far off, so we couldn't really hear what she was saying to him. And then as we got closer, she goes, "I can show you mercy."
What the fuck? The streets are clearly being cruel to you.
Yeah.
But me, I can offer you salvation.
She was like, I can show you mercy. You just need to give yourself to me. And I was like, this is so scary.
Yeah.
This brother has nowhere to go to. We can avoid her and fucking go home.
This is an abduction.
This is literally an
Sounds like
abduction.
an abduction.
And we couldn't stick around to like hear what the full context of
Yeah.
whatever she was saying. So we
Yeah.
walked by, and then we go up the stairs again outside the station. Another homeless person talking to another preacher.
Okay. They have an agenda here.
I kid you not.
They
and
have an agenda
it's
here.
the same like tone of voice.
Yeah.
Where it's like stern, but it's like, I'm offering you salvation. It's like,
Bro.
do you want, like the lady was like, and these are all ladies, not a single guy, an East Asian woman. She's like in her 40s. She's like, do you want to keep living like this?
What? Like,
And
what
then-
are they? I'm curious. What are you offering them?
I don't know.
What are you offering them a place to stay?
Before before the guy could even respond to her, she was like, "You don't have to." And he was like, "Oh, but it's just tough out here." And she's like, "I understand your pain, but you can come with me, and you can be with other people with our community, and she's speaking in a bit of a broken English. I'm not gonna, do that accent.
Yeah.
And this guy's just like, I don't know if he's helpless or he's like just gone out of his mind. Maybe he's already drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
Or he's just tired. But he looks so hypnotized. He's just kind of like, yeah.
Conspiracy theory? They're actually like aliens disguised as human beings.
I could lean into that, but I think they're raising an army.
Of what?
I don't know.
Homeless people.
Just anyone.
But like if they're specifically, my question here is, what are you providing the homeless people with? Are you gonna give them a house?
I'm assuming shelter.
The thing is, why not just start off with that? Yo, do you want a place to stay, and we can help you not live this way?
Yeah.
They will be like, yeah, sure. Why the fuck you gotta bring in like, I can save you, I can give you salvation? This makes me think they don't want to offer you a house. They want to say, yo, join the church.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in the church.
You can worship the Lord from the outside.
And then the Lord will give you
But
a
the Lord is
house,
everywhere, so the Lord will be outside with you.
He'll give you a place to stay.
Yeah.
But you can just because otherwise why not open with, I can just give you a place to stay. All you gotta do is join the congregation.
Yeah, or anything. And again, like, we could have missed the part where they did bring that up.
Yeah.
But the part we did manage to listen to felt way too like coercive, almost like
it
brainwashy.
does.
And I was like, I sat on this, like, obviously we didn't stick around to hear the full conversation again. So we went back home and I was just sitting on it, reflecting. And I was like, I think this is just an Asian way of preaching.
You think so?
I think it really just comes down to them being Asians.
Perhaps. Like which Asian were they?
They're East Asian.
Oh, somewhere in East Asia. Okay.
I'm assuming Chinese because there's a Chinese church in that area. So
yeah.
potentially it could be from there. And I was like, this is such an Asian philosophy. Like, I've never encountered Asians trying to convert or like convince me to convert into any religion.
Yeah.
And I was like, if they were to have to do that, this is exactly how they go about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never met.
Because Asian, I'm speaking like broadly Asian, not East Asian specifically. It's like we have a very brainwashy way of talking about things we are convinced about.
I think we use a lot of like quote unquote like spiritual language, which can come across that way for sure.
But also like we have such a stern stance on things, especially like older adults,
which is insane. Well, I just find that so insane because our religion
is meant to be like the most free.
Very like preaches freedom, openness, like acceptance. But we are some of the least accepting, most racist motherfuckers in all of Asia.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a bit ironic.
Not us.
Not
but
us.
like,
He's using us in a more broader sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I felt bad for the homeless people. Because like there's no way of avoiding this. You're just gonna have to sit there, listen to these people strong arm you, and I don't know, like how do you even get out of that situation? You just entertain them until they give up.
So like imagine they got like a quota, right?
Yeah.
They got a quota, like you got to convert this amount of people, and
they might
it must be so disheartening to sit down, kneel down to a homeless person, just be like, yo, I'll give you a place to stay. Please just convert. They're like, nah. I'm good. That must be so disheartening.
Miss me with that.
That
shit,
even
bro.
a person who needs somewhere to stay, don't want to join your shit.
Bro, it's just the conversations they must have with like the head who's in charge of tracking the metrics. They have like a KPI spreadsheet.
Yeah.
They're like, Dorothy, you've not been pulling in as many people recently, and it's just like, I try. I spoke to 20 homeless people today.
Pastor Lucius, I'd spoke to 7 homeless people today, and Not one of them wanted to join the congregation.
They all said they'd rather take crack. And I just don't get it. I said the Lord can give them crack. And they said no, they want it from their dealer. He makes the best. Heisenberg or some shit like that, his name was. Yeah. And after that whole thing, I noticed so many more. Just out and about, not even in that area. Like when I was traveling through London to come back home, I just noticed so many more people with like pamphlets or, you know, some sort of sign trying to like get people to subscribe to Christianity.
Yeah.
I was like, what even, has this always been the case? I haven't
100%.
noticed it before.
I think so, yeah. I've been approached by a few times. I don't know what it is. They look at me.
Yeah.
Out of everybody else, they look at me and come after me.
They're like, easy target.
Maybe. Honestly, and I don't know what it is. Is it my face? Like, do I just have an inviting face?
I think they just have a keen eye for people that need saving.
You need saving more than I do.
Their keen eye is like, oh, homeless people.
Yeah.
They need saving.
No, but like, I remember like years ago.
Yeah.
When I was I was working. I was going to get a coffee. It's back when I drank coffee.
Reformed now.
Yeah.
That was old me.
I was walking.
Yeah.
And I was walking through like station to get a coffee. The coffee shop was in the station. So I walk past and I don't know, these guys have like some advanced eye tracking mechanisms in their brains, bro. Because all I had to do was glance at this dude for like 1 second.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it was like this.
Yeah.
Not even like, it was like, you know, if you just see a stranger in your peripheral vision and you just turn to look.
Yeah.
That's all I had to do.
That's all they need, bro.
And bro,
The opening is,
Bro.
oh, they've acknowledged me.
like it played like a football game, bro, like a 4-4-2 formation, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was here. I was going for the goal. There was a coffee shop. The guy comes in, intercepts me so I can't score.
Shit.
Like he's defending, right? And he's like, sir, hello. And my nice ass, obviously, he's not gonna fucking
Yeah.
I mean, when someone says that, I can't just be like, no. I knew what he was coming up to me for. When he comes up to me, he's like, and he says the most generic shit, like what you'd expect it, what you hear on TV, but you wouldn't expect to hear in your real life.
Greetings and salutations.
No, he said something like, have you ever considered being saved by our
Lord and Savior.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ or something? Like,
Okay, yeah.
and I'm like, no. That's not, no, I'm good, man. I don't really believe in that stuff. Like, are you sure? Like, you know, we actually have a group that is gonna meet up at the Starbucks, which at the time I was going to the Starbucks to get, this was back in like 2019. I was going to the Starbucks to get something to drink. And I'm like, I see your tactics. You know that's where I'm going. You're trying to get me to, you're trying to coerce me.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to go back to the Starbucks. No, I just want a coffee this morning.
Yeah.
So then he's telling me like, yeah, sure. I'm like, look, man, I'm really not about that. I'm trying to leave.
Yeah.
He's persistent. He gives me his card. He hands me over the card. He's like, here's my card.
Wait,
I'm
his card, or is it like a church card or
no,
whatever?
it's his card.
What the fuck?
It's his personal
He has
card.
a business card for
Yeah, because it's like he's part of the church, but it's his card
for the
as
church.
for the church.
It's like, oh, you know,
Yeah,
preacher,
contact me, like, yeah,
preacher
like
this.
like, and I turn it around and he's pre-handwritten his fucking details on the back of the card.
That means there are KPIs.
And he gives me the card, and I'm looking at the card, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, for sure. Finally leaves me alone. I fold it up, throw it away. Bro, I don't realize he's still looking at me.
It doesn't matter, to be honest.
While I'm walking away, and he looks at me, throwing it in, he's like, I'm like, bro, why did you think I was going to show up? Anyway?
I think he did that because he was like, I hand wrote that shit back.
Oh, bro, I don't know. Like, I'm
like,
gonna use
"Fuck's
this shit.
sake. I spent 15 hours
But I
writing
was-
each card down."
Bro, these motherfuckers are persistent, man.
No, man,
They're
they
persistent.
are. They are. This, like in our old house, I don't know if you were there, or maybe it was our other housemate was there when.
Yeah, I don't think I was there. I do remember you saying this though.
Did I tell the story on the pod or just like to you in passing?
Even if you said it on the pod, you haven't said it on video.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so we were living in this place last year or 2 years ago, and in like the middle of the afternoon, I was in a meeting, and like my meeting just ended, and I hear a knock on the door. I go, and it's these two guys, and they're obviously preachers. I don't think preacher is the name, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, so they're like, "Oh, good afternoon. How's your day going?" And they're trying to like make small talk to ramp up to what their real agenda is.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, good. Sorry, I'm a bit busy. Anyway, the guy's like, "Oh, don't worry. I won't take up too much of your time." And usually when they say that, they're going to take up too much of your time. So he's like pauses me from closing the door. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And they were like, "Well, what religion do you subscribe to?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't really subscribe to any particular religion." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And this guy, crazy thing to say that he made this assumption. He could have just not said it, but he was like, "Oh, I would have assumed you were probably like Hindu or, Muslim."
I would have assumed
I would have assumed.
from your skin color.
I mean, okay, the dude was black, so maybe he gets some leeway,
Okay, no, fair enough. Yeah. I'll give you that.
And I was like, no, I don't follow either of those religions. And he was like, "Well, have you considered Christianity?" And I was like, "Well, no, if I don't follow either of those, there's no way I'm gonna go into Christianity." And he was like, "Well, is there any particular reason?" And now this felt like, okay, he's trying to make me lean into this by asking questions rather than being like, "Here's what I'm here for. Here's Christianity. Here's a pamphlet, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, okay. But, for some reason, my interest was piqued.
Yeah.
The way he was speaking was like fairly eloquent. And I felt like he knew how to talk to people. So I was like, you know what?
Brings me back to the point I made in the beginning. Delivery is everything.
It is.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
who would usually close the door at any one of these people's faces decided to stick around because he sounded eloquent. This was a good example on the stupidity of human beings.
Yeah.
You.
Whoa.
And
You didn't let me finish.
and the
He sounded
the ease
eloquent.
at which we're influenced.
He sounded eloquent, so it felt like I could argue with him.
That's still dumb. This is what he wanted you to do.
And
he
that's
wanted
fine.
you to stick around long enough.
He can
where
stick
you-
around, and that's great because I know I'm not budging. At the end of the day, it's his time being wasted.
Your time's being wasted too.
I had nothing to do.
For me, it's like the problem I have with the people who come to these roads. Like I don't have a problem with anyone's like religion, anything. When someone knocks on your door and asks you to convert to a different religion, that is incredibly invasive.
It is invasive, but he didn't do that.
I know,
Yeah.
but before we even get to he didn't do that.
Yeah.
It was his.
It was his intention, for sure.
It's about the intention.
Yeah.
Your intention when you knocked on my door was for me to potentially be converted to the religion that you wanted me to be converted to. And I think that's very invasive, and that's suggesting that you think that every single other religion is not the correct way to live.
Yeah.
Which is also quite discriminatory. So it's like, okay, you weird for that.
Another reason, and this became more apparent to me the more I spoke to him, and the reason I don't put him in the same category as all the other people is because he actually knew about other religions.
Yeah. Don't matter to me.
Like,
you can
well enough to like not undermine it, but be like, "Oh, there are parallels," and it's like, how about you see this side of things?
Yeah.
Again, it's still very like
This
conversion
is
therapy type.
That's what I'm saying,
but, like,
right? This guy was just good at his job. That's the difference between him and all the.
Yes,
he's just good
he
at
was
his
good
job.
at his job.
And I'm not commending that. You're more evil. You're more evil. If you're good at your job, you're worse than the people who are bad.
But anyway, so we start talking, and he's trying to like explore my reason for not being associated with any faith.
Yeah.
And he's asking questions like, well, do you not believe in God? Why don't you believe in God? And I'm giving him like short-ish reasons. I'm not trying to like make it a full-blown thing. And then I was like, you know what? I've been answering too many questions. So let me throw it back to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, how about you tell me why Christianity trumps everything else that I should be believing in?
Yeah.
Because you believe in a God. I can subscribe to any God from any religion.
Yeah.
Why would it be Christianity?
Yeah.
And now I feel like with that question, I caught him a bit off guard. Because he was like, that's a fair point. And he said that. He was like, that's a fair point. I don't have any specific reason. All I can speak to is my experience. And then he starts telling a story about like how he got into the faith and all of that stuff and how he was saved. And while he's doing this, he kind of like, I don't know if he's the higher up in this position because there were two guys. He sends the other guy off. He's like, yeah, you can go to the other houses.
Yeah.
So he's like,
I got this, bro.
I got this. I got
I
this.
got this one.
And I was like, okay, we're locking it down. That's good. That's good. So 1v1. So then he starts explaining these stuff. And now I'm like challenging him at everything he says.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't make sense to challenge it. I'll just be like, oh, but why?
Yeah.
And because he was talking about some miracle that happened in his life and he was like in a dark place and then something happened and like he turned his life around. And I was like, well, couldn't it just be a coincidence? And he was like, well, it could be, but this means it was a miracle.
Yeah.
And I was like, isn't that just an assumption you're making?
Yeah.
Because you just want to associate it to faith.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, that's fair, but I've seen other people undergo the same thing. And I was like, well, if other people do it, doesn't mean it's suddenly true.
Yeah.
Like if a bunch of people start committing crimes, does that make the crime okay all of a sudden? Like, that's not really...
That was a pretty mute point. But
It was a moot point, but I was trying to just, get him to talk more about his ideology because he was being very roundabout with the way he was explaining things.
What's happening now
Yeah.
is you're turning into the evil person. He was the evil guy.
Yes.
He was the baddie.
Yeah.
But then what's happening here is we're seeing a shift
flipped the
of
script.
power.
I flipped the
and we're
script.
seeing this guy trying to dismantle an innocent man's faith.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, yes.
I hope his faith wavered. Like, I don't know, what was the word?
Yes,
Unwavering?
wavered.
No, I hope it, no, I don't hope it wavered. I hope
yeah.
it was unwavering.
I hope his faith
I hope
wavered.
his faith stuck with him. Because,
No, you know what? It's
That's
a good
crazy.
thing to be challenged on your faith.
of course,
So
not
I've
this
just
much, bro.
I've tested him.
Not this much, bro.
I've tested him and maybe he passed. I don't know. I don't know if he went away with that being like, fuck, why do I actually do it? Why do I believe in this religion? But anyway, we had a full discussion and then he started talking about, the concept of God. And I was like, the concept of God has just been invented by humans.
Yeah.
And this is a very like random conversation to be having on like a Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. At my door. And for some reason, I was just so into it because I was like, this is what I've always wanted. And you know what? I've done this before because in my school, there was like a Christian group
Yeah.
and they used to hold these sessions where it's like, you can come and debate with us.
Yeah.
Like atheists can come, or
Yeah.
if you believe in any other faith, you can come debate with us about Christianity. And I went there once and I did this shit and it gave me such an adrenaline
Yeah,
rush. I started chasing it.
you're one of the worst motherfuckers ever. Like, let me tell you guys, this is further proof why you should never ever bother to get in a debate with this guy. All right, never, because he doesn't do it to because he actually believes what he's saying. He never. Most of the time, this guy doesn't believe what he's saying.
No, I believe in what I'm saying, which is what
most of
makes the
time-
debate fun.
Nah, most of the time, he just says a point just to see, just to play the game.
No. I'm not being devil's advocate because I am.
Same motherfucker, bro, as my other friend.
No, okay.
Just a little bit better.
There's
That's
a
it.
difference. There's a difference. I'm not playing devil's advocate for the sake of playing it. Like anytime I get into an argument, I truly believe the point I'm trying to make. I just start enjoying it because it's like
No, you don't.
if you guys have watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
Shut the
like
fuck
that.
up, you
It's
weeb.
like finding a worthy opponent and
Shut
just being
up,
able to
bro.
go all out.
Shut up.
And it's like your position
You're
hasn't
the
changed.
worst type of individual ever.
Your
And this is
position
why we
hasn't
get into
changed.
heated debates, because your dumbass just says shit.
No.
You just say shit for the love of the game.
I believe what I'm saying.
No.
I believe
Let
what
me
I'm
tell.
saying.
Let me tell you guys. Right.
Okay.
Let me tell you. If I gave more of a shit about debating,
Uh-huh.
I think the reason I hate debating is because I am bad at thinking of things on the spot. I'm bad at thinking of arguments on the spot, right? And like the things I read, they don't stick in my brain. So I'll have a point that will be backed up by a fact that I can't remember, but I know that it would back up my point. So really, I don't have any business here.
Yeah.
This why. But if I was just slightly better, I'd be able to prove to you, man, that this motherfucker does not believe half the shit he says.
That's crazy. That's
Like-
crazy because he just does not want me.
No,
he
no,
can't
no,
accept
no,
the
no,
fact
no.
that I do believe what I'm
Listen,
saying.
I believe you believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No.
Like when we had a debate on Monday.
Yeah.
Alright? At night, we were just sitting down. We had a heated debate. I believed that he believed what he was saying for maybe 70% of the time. All right.
Uh-huh.
I won't lie. You are a contrarian ass motherfucker.
No, I'm
you
not.
are like you.
I'm not. Because there's no benefit to just being a contrarian for the sake of it.
Listen, all contrarians are just contrarians for the sake of
Exactly.
being
I'm
for the
saying-
love of the fucking game.
That's what I'm saying.
That's you, bro.
I find love for the game because I just enjoy
You're like
debating
fucking
my
Goku,
point.
bro. Like no one likes you. Like straight up.
Bro, Goku is the
low-key,
most beloved character
Yeah, he's
ever.
the most beloved. But like when you actually, we love him, but we hate him. You know what I mean? Like obviously I love you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fuck you for real. like what? Like why do you have to find a stronger opponent? Like just fucking leave it, man. Go like be with your girl. Like go raise your kid. You know, like
Yeah.
two other things.
You could do those things, but you can do those things, but also do this.
No, but he doesn't. That's the thing. That's
but
with
I'm not
that's with
Goku.
you and Goku.
I'm not Goku,
That's
though.
what's the similarities.
I'm not a deadbeat dad.
Like
Okay?
you would be.
I'm doing
You would
other
be.
shit.
All I would have to do, you'd be like feeding your kid milk or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, yo, Ayush, what do you think of the political economic state of the world?
Yeah.
You'd toss that kid across the room. Literally.
Yeah, fuck
like a
them
fucking
kids, bro.
rugby
Who
ball.
cares about the fucking
Right?
kid?
Across the room, hit the wall, you'll be like, listen,
Nah, you know what? I'll do
economic
one
state of the
better.
world. Like,
I'll put my kid on my lap and be like, yo, you better listen in, because this is about to be straight heat. This is you're gonna fucking. This is wisdom
he'd
being
stop giving the
distilled,
kid
bro.
milk. He'll stop giving the kid nutrients it needs.
No, I'll keep feeding him, bro.
No, he won't. Because what will happen is, all I have to do is just push his buttons a little bit, and then he will start treating this like a game, right? Because that's what he does. He'll treat it like a game, and then before you know it, the kid's on the floor, and we're having a heated debate.
Anyway, so all of that debate resulted in him. I think I forgot what question I asked him last, but I asked him a question, and he kind of just internally sighed, I think. And I took that as a sign of like, okay, he's gonna go now. And he did. He was like, yeah, well, I mean, if you ever find the interest or the urge to learn more about Christianity, here's a pamphlet. And I was like, no, thanks, it's okay.
Okay.
And he was like, all right, have a
Yeah.
great afternoon. And I was like,
What
you
you see
too.
is this guy destroyed a poor man's will to do what he's doing. And usually I'd be all for it.
See.
But because he fucking did it, and I know what his agenda was, to just do this for the love of the... bro, I swear if I was there, I would just be on that guy's side. I'd be like, yeah, but you know what? Christianity ain't that bad for real. Like, if you really
then
think
I'd
about
ju-
Jesus Christ, like...
You know what? I'd enjoy that more.
Yeah, no. It would 2v1
2v1,
you.
yeah.
And I would not stop until you were converted.
That's okay.
And I would remain atheist.
That's okay, because I would
remain.
not move. I would not budge. But yeah. It's funny because these people are so good
Yeah.
at talking people and getting people to talk.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was another instance, not of preachers, but this was like, you know, those people that used to come to our door and like try and sell a subscription to like some medical thing.
Back
It's
when
like,
it was more, I don't know if it's even legal now. I don't see people doing that anymore.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah.
But yeah, people used to go door to door and just be like, hey, you know, we run this thing, this program.
Yeah.
If you give £10 a month or some shit like that will, it'll better some aspect of some community. And they do a lot of these things, and sometimes it'd be legitimate, sometimes it'd be a scam. And these motherfuckers are also professional smooth talkers. Like, they can corner you in and make you feel like you have no escape.
Yeah.
And this time around, our other housemate, our ex-housemate, opened the door, and he was there for 30 minutes. And I was in my room. I was listening to this whole thing because my room is right next to the door.
What the fuck?
And
30 minutes, dude, come on.
30 minutes.
As-
And by the end of the 30 minutes, he convinced my friend to pay them £10 a month.
Huh?
Yeah. For like some, I forgot what it was. It was like some very niche
Dude,
charity.
You know what? Like, stop that. Just start a course on how to like talk or public speak.
Yeah.
You can make so much more money off of that.
You
Start
could, honestly,
social
like-
media, sell a course on Coursera or I don't know, like Gumroad or something, and then there you go. You're done. You're good.
They're just saturated market.
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. There's enough people, man. There's enough people who will buy that.
That's true.
And just sell it at like a premium price. Sell it at like £40.
I don't
or
give them
something.
bad ideas.
Like
Don't do this.
I'm saying you're gonna help so many more people than giving money to some fake charity, which
Yeah.
is probably what it was. It was a fake
it
charity.
might have been, yeah.
My first thing would have been, yo, do you got a website?
They did.
Oh,
They had a
now
website.
that might make me believe it's real.
Yeah. So the guy that was there had a tablet on him
Yeah.
and a pamphlet. So he first
Yeah.
gave the pamphlet.
Yeah.
My friend took it, read it, and he was like, "Oh, okay." And before my friend could even be like, I'm not interested, he was like, "Oh, here's the website. You can read all about it. If you give me your email, I can even send it to you
Yeah.
so that you can just like read about it more." And my friend was like, "Oh, okay, that'd be great." He thought that was the escape, like, just send it to my email. I'll think about it. And then he was like, "Well, would you like to?" And then he was like, how about I get, give me 5 minutes. I'll explain everything. You can obviously do more research after the fact, but
And this is where you say no.
yeah, he said no. He said no, as in is like, but he didn't give an explicit no. He was like, no, I want to read more about it through
Yeah.
your website. And he was like, well, anything on the website I can tell you right now.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah, I want the website. I'd straight.
And then he just started yapping.
Wow.
And the thing is, like, once you're talking, it feels extra rude to just shut the door. And that's where they get you. It's like, because they start speaking as if there is a conversation happening.
Yeah.
When in reality, you've already said
them
no.
off.
You can cut them off. You can't
Maybe
close the
I'm just-
door.
I'm not. Like, I would never close the door.
But they
I
prey
would-
on people's
I
like
would cut them.
awkwardness.
I would cut them off
Yeah.
and be like, no, bro, no, I don't want to do this. I'd straight like. I've been in this situation too many times now, and I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
don't
think that's the
entertain
difference.
these people for even a second. If they try to speak over them and say hell no,
Yeah.
I'm closing the door. Unless you want like, I don't know, like a bit for your comedy show or
Yeah.
then
Or
carry
the
com-
podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too back then, he just kind of strong-armed him and kept talking, and he was like, oh, this, you'll be helping so many children. And it's like, oh, it's horrible conditions. Blah, blah. Like, he was making this whole like backdrop of context where it's like, feel bad. The guilt should consume you now.
Yeah.
And it was like, and at the end of all of that, he was like, oh, it's just gonna be like, you can donate any amount above £5 or something. He said like that, but he was like £10 would be appreciated. That's what most people that do subscribe to our thing, donate.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, oh, okay, but like, I think I want to go read about it more. And he just, before my friend could finish that sentence, he pulled out a contactless thing. And he was like, oh, you can just tap here and pay now, and that'll be okay. Like, I'll just put in an amount, whatever amount you want me to say. And that's another tactic they use, is like, give you a freedom of choice after telling you what they want you to do. It's like, pay £10, but you could pay whatever you want.
Yeah.
After guilt tripping you this whole time.
Yeah, that's a very common tactic.
It is a very common
even in
tactic.
like free shows and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you can pay what you want, but like £2 is minimum. So It's psychology. Yeah.
Yeah. So
psychology.
he just fell for it.
Yeah.
And then he
£10.
paid £10 on the spot.
And it happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. I
Happens
mean,
to
didn't
the
that
best
happen
of
to
us.
you?
That had to happen to me. That's precisely why I would be so.
that was the lesson you learned.
That was a lesson. In fact, it happened to me in like while I was out and about and walking.
It happened when we were together.
Yeah, and we both. And this, I remember this guy, bro.
I didn't pay.
Pissing me off. Yes, you did pay.
No.
You paid 10 too.
No, I didn't pay.
Yeah, you did
Because
pay.
I was like, I've already donated to you guys before.
Nah, you did pay.
No. I remember I didn't pay. And then you paid because they were talking to you more. Because like as soon as
because it was 10, I did 5. You did 5.
yes,
bro.
No.
Yes, I remember. I didn't give 10 of my money to these people.
You gave £10.
It was you who donated too. They can't have just been me.
No, because they approached and I was like, oh, I've already talked to one of you guys before, like a couple of days ago. I've already given money. And they were like, oh, okay, that's great. And then they started talking to you about it. And
Either
then-
way,
Yeah.
whatever happened, I fell for it.
Yeah.
I ended up giving him some amount of money. And it's because I completely fell for the fucking lie. But they told me.
Yeah.
I got sympathy baited.
You got sympathy
and,
baited,
and I fell for it. Yeah, he didn't even have to use any of the tactics on me, man. I was just like, shit.
You were
this
just like, here you go, bro.
This sounds horrible. Here you go.
That sounds terrible, man. Let me support. Yeah, those people are everywhere.
Yeah.
I first encountered them outside my work.
Damn.
So that's how I
your
knew.
Job.
Yeah, outside my job, there
my God.
were like 5 of them just hounding anyone that they made eye contact
Man,
with.
that's a good place too.
It is a
The
good place.
corporate workers, man, they got money to spend.
Yeah. So
So-
they knew where they could
You know?
amass the most amount of money.
Exactly.
But I was like, see
Just
ya.
do it around the smoking area because then people are like feeling a bit more relaxed because they've had the cig.
But I don't get why they don't do it when people are like out drinking. That's when most people would be willing to like pay.
Because they're out
Drinking too.
drinking too. Yeah.
Damn. Not real hustlers.
They're
then.
in the pubs
They're
drinking.
not real hustlers then. Come on, that's the optimal time. Don't get any ideas, of course. Like, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
But-
All you got to do is like, walk up to someone when they're drunk, walking home, be like, hey, look, I work for this charity.
Yeah.
Slide me a 10 pound note. I help kids suffering
You could cook up anything.
anywhere.
Any
bro.
sob story. You could
Right.
read them a plot of a sad movie and they'd be like,
For
holy shit, man,
reading
that's
the plot
crazy.
Fucking Wall-E or some shit.
Yeah, a lot of fat humans are in space. And,
Yeah, like do you know like
they're
there's a colony of people on a different planet and they're dying and like
and there's this one robot that's left on Earth trying to save us.
and like we're really trying to raise money for this robot.
He really needs upgrades, and he's gonna perish if we don't give him
Yeah.
parts.
What's his name?
They don't even-
Wallace.
Wallace.
Wallace the robot.
Oh, my granddad's name's Wallace.
Hey you guys,
Hey,
a tenner,
here's a
mate.
tenner.
Yes. We can do a little catching up.
Yeah, we haven't done catching up in a while.
Catching up with. Well, actually, let me try actually do this right.
Okay.
Catching up with MYT. Da-na-na-na, 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 da.
We already have an intro.
Catching up with MYT. And welcome back to Catching Up with.
On today's episode, we've got 2 gentlemen who've had a tough week.
As usual. If you know, you know.
Well, the next 10 minutes are about to be a hell of a ride as they talk about their sadness. Oh, the audience fucking awe sound.
Let's start it off with Ayush. How you been, man?
Well, guys, I've had a week, to say the least. It's been a bunch of downs, some ups, but that's how it goes, I guess.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
it's-
like, what?
I was trying to keep the bit going. How was my last week? Well, the weekend was fun because I got to see my friend and we got to hang out. But the week before that felt like a shit was not ending. It felt unlimited.
every week feels the same to me. So I really can't relate, but yeah.
It's all a blur now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm counting my days. Every day I'm like, okay, today's Monday. That's 5 days away from Friday, or 4 days away from Friday. And it's just every week is just a countdown. But as time has gone on, I felt like there are more and more like things, like individual events that keep popping up throughout my week, which I realize I don't want. like
I just want to be home alone doing nothing.
not even from a social perspective, just from like health, like going to appointments or like going to do something. Like yesterday I had a physio appointment. On Monday I'm getting my wisdom tooth removed, and then the end of February I'm going to Germany for like 2 days, like a weekend.
Family.
Yeah, with my family. And then end of March I'm going to India, and it's like whoa, this is too many things already pre-planned. Like I don't like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, on the 13th of February, we have a party happening at our house.
Yeah. I don't know how we became the hub for parties.
We became the hub, bro. We're just like that.
We're social. This is the most like ineffective space to host a party. Yet anytime anybody wants a party, they're like, yo, we can do it at your place. When their places would be so much better suited to these things.
I think, yeah, for sure.
But hey,
maybe there's just a charm to this area.
I think it's us. I think it really is. I think we're just such like warm and inviting individuals that people just feel comfortable in our space.
I like that. So let's run with that.
We're gonna run with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of been feeling a bit overwhelming, where it's like, oh, there are too many things already set in stone, which leaves me with a lot less flexibility to do things. You know, it's like, oh, if I have this on a Sunday, then it's like, that's the Sunday gone. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of been what I've been going through. But apart from that, I've been
going through it, man. I got so much to do. I gotta go on a holiday to Germany, then I gotta go on a holiday to India. Then
yeah, they're holiday in name, but
I know.
They never work out that way.
I'm fucking with you, but like, yeah, no.
I mean, on paper, it sounds like, oh, this dude's living his life and he's fucking complaining. What a bitch. But
nah, I get it, man. If you don't want to be doing any of it, then obviously it's gonna be like mentally taxing on you.
Yeah,
I understand. If I was in that situation, I'd be the same as you. So,
I mean, thankfully, like both those trips aren't long.
Yeah,
like the Germany one's 2 days, India one's 5 days. So
okay, that's not bad at all. Yeah,
they kind of get wrapped up pretty quickly. But yeah, that's kind of been me, man. I like just look forward to the weekend every week, and then the weekend just disappears, and it's like,
and then the new week starts.
Here we go again.
Yeah. And we keep moving.
Keep moving. I guess. What else can we do?
Damn. For real, it is catching up with MYT is just a story of two guys who've had a rough week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how you been, man?
I have. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's been a rough. Man, it's been a rough month for real. Like, a rough month. Like this. All in all, not been a fun month. Not been a fun week. However, I'm hoping as we are ending this month and coming into a new month, that I'm gonna find my place in all of this, in this crazy thing we call life,
in this blue dot that we call Earth.
Yeah, in this white star we call the. In this yellow star we're orbiting called the sun. In this galaxy we call the Milky Way.
In this bubble that we call universe. Yeah,
I ain't got nothing else.
That's it. We reached the limit. Yeah.
Yes. So I just feel like when we come into a new month, I'm gonna just try again. Like just try it again. One thing like I wasn't able to do this month was gain weight. Like I wanted to gain weight, but I've been having trouble with sleep. So I mean, you guys don't need to know, but like I'm going too much in detail. But like so I'm like, okay, new month's coming, new opportunity to try. So I'm trying to like go into it with that kind of a mindset.
That's good.
What's been keeping me going
Yeah.
is clothes.
What?
Clothes, not you.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
In fact, you've been getting on my nerves.
Oh shit.
No, I'm playing. You haven't. But
That's how you feel alive. Clothes. Well, like just browsing them or
no, wearing things that I enjoy. You know, like
wearing things you haven't been wearing in a while. Or?
yeah, or just finding love for the things that I have in my closet, and also getting rid of things. Like weirdly, there's been a lot of things that I have in my room that I feel like I don't need. So getting rid of those things and basically only having things that I really love.
That's
around
good.
me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been getting me through the days too. It's like, oh, like I feel like I got a lot of shit that I just have, but I don't necessarily love it. You know, like I don't necessarily enjoy it too much. So why do I still have it?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So yeah, that's been me.
Another thing that I've been doing in my spare time is learning how to animate.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been trying to animate. Well, I think you've seen it now.
Yeah, you've
you
seen the
animate
animated
a
intro,
logo,
but
yeah.
like that sparked me to like want to do motion animation.
Yeah.
And also like animation in the sense of like I see a lot of every now and then on my feed I get content of like philosophical animated videos.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily philosophical because sometimes it's about like losing a loved one or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can put those words into an animation.
Yeah.
And I've always had ideas and concepts come to mind when I see those kind of videos and my own sort of thought process when it comes to those things. So I'm just trying to like put that into some sort of drawing, an animated drawing.
Sick, man.
Yeah. And I've got newfound appreciation for fucking anime studios.
Oh, for real, bro.
Anybody
I mean,
anybody that shit talks animators should
fuck you.
shoot themselves.
Fuck you. And I keep saying this, right? It's not when you shit on when you shit on game developers, when you shit on like animation studios, like these two studios, they're very similar. They are the creatives who are run by management. And anything you see in the game or in the anime that you don't fucking like is not because of animators, it's because of management. Management make poor fucking decisions, which then put the creatives, the developers and the animators under pressure, and they can't deliver a product that you guys fucking like. And then what happens is they're the face of it all, you know?
Yeah.
They're who is going on the credits. It's not fucking the dude in finance or the head of the fucking department. They're not going into credits. It's the animators. So you then get pissed at the animators. But the fact is, it's not their fault.
Well,
you know?
also, animation bad, animator's fault. It's like a very straightforward connection to
So,
make. Not to say there aren't bad animators or lazy animators.
But in reality, most of them aren't.
Yeah.
Most of them are in this business because they give a shit about it. Because it doesn't pay well either.
Yeah.
So, like, if you just look at like Pixar, how a Pixar film is animated, I'm quite big on like Pixar shorts. I love them. Look at how a Pixar film is animated.
Yeah.
Anime, I mean, it's the same process, just a different art style. It's fucking crazy how much time and effort goes into making the shit that you love.
Yeah.
So yeah, for real, that's a very commendable
thing.
hobby or whatever you call it, a passion, hobby, whatever you want to call it, that you're starting. So,
I think it's a bit of
at
both.
it, man.
More hobby than passion for now. I feel like if I'm always the type to want to see me improve before I give my all to it.
Yeah, I just
like
want to be
emotionally
good at it before
at
I
least.
Start. Yeah.
Huh?
I just want to be good before I start.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't gotten to that point of delusion. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing here and there in my spare time, and I hope to get better and one day start posting it. Well, we'll see where it leads.
Yeah.
But that's been us. Thank you for watching. Thank you
Thanks.
for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, leave a comment telling us how we did. And follow us on all our social media platforms at the MYT Pod.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you guys next week.